This is a video by Richpin. Today we're working on a Nissan Altima. Now what we're having problems on this car is that we don't have any heat. And the reason being is we have air trapped in the cooling system. It's very common on these 02 to 06s to trap air. Now, to get that air out, the first thing we're going to do, in my case, I'm going to drive the car up on a slope here. Now, if you don't have a slope to drive the car on, you can put it on some ramps. Now, once the car is up on a ramp or a slope, make sure the engine is cold and remove the radiator cap. Next, we want to fabricate a horseshoe-shaped piece of wire about 2 millimeters in diameter. And we want to put that right underneath this part of the cap right here. Just like that. Now we want to put the cap back on the radiator. Next we need to remove the overflow hose from the radiator. There's a little clamp right here. And once that clamp is off, we can remove the hose. Now the next thing we need is an accessory reservoir, like I've got here, or you can convert a plastic jug into one. And we're going to hang it right up here on the hood latch. It's right up there. And we're going to take the hose from the container right here, and we're going to go right down to where we took off the hose to the reservoir. And we'll put this little clamp on and tighten that up. Next we want to take some coolant and pour it into our container. Okay, I got about 1/4 of a container there. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is start up the engine, put the heater on, and put the blower on full. Now you want to run that like that, and occasionally you can bring the RPMs up. You can rev up the engine, and then you're looking for the bubbles that come up the hose. And when you get the temperature up so the fan comes on, the fan on the electric motor, the radiator fan, when that comes on, usually you're done, and that's it. And then you want to let it cool down, and then you can take your hose off and take your radiator cap on, and then check your fluid level, and that's it. You should have purged all the air out of the system. Now don't forget to remove the piece of wire that you put under the cap before you're finished. And that's all it takes to purging the air out of your Nissan Altima.